Hello, I'm Reverend Annalee Allen, and I serve as the Associate Director of Ministerial Services for the Western North Carolina Conference of the United Methodist Church. I'm going to briefly outline the candidacy process and how a congregation is expected to support a member of their church who is exploring becoming a candidate for ministry. When someone who has been a member of the United Methodist Church for at least 1 year asks, "Is God calling me to license or ordain ministry?" Paragraph 310 of the discipline lays out for them the steps they need to take as they heed the call to servant leadership. To begin, one should meet with the pastor of their local church or their campus minister to share what God's doing in their life and discuss the Whom Shall I Send, a portrait of fruitful clergy leadership document. This document can be found on the conference website. If conversations affirm a call to license or ordain ministry, the pastor completes a pastor recommendation form and submits this to the district office. The candidate then needs to make an appointment with the district superintendent, where they will again share how God is working in their life. The candidacy process provides many opportunities for one to share their story as they continue to realize what God is doing in their lives and how God might be calling them into ministry. Once the person and their district superintendent determine it is time to go into a focused period of discernment, the person is officially invited into the candidacy process. They begin by attending a Discerning My Call workshop, where they meet with group mentors and meet others who are also asking, "What is God calling me to do? Who is God calling me to be?" The discipline in paragraph 348.1a requires that candidates are assigned to a mentor. The Western North Carolina Conference requires that candidates meet with their assigned group mentor and other members 6 times over a period of 6 months. During this time, they once again share their call stories, learn more about United Methodist polity, and explore their gifts for ministry. Staff Parish Relations Committees are charged with the amazing responsibility of helping individuals to live into God's call. If a member is participating in the candidacy process, they will meet with the Staff Parish Relations Committee. This meeting is a time for the church to concentrate on their inward and outward call. God calls folks inwardly in personal ways, and God affirms call outwardly in ways that people can recognize the call in someone's life. So one purpose of the Staff Parish Relations Committee interview is to hear the person's call into ministry. After the committee has heard the person's call story and engaged with them around it, to dig even deeper, the committee should use Wesley's historic questions, which are found in paragraph 310.1d of the discipline. As one listens to the candidate's call story and answers to the Wesley's historic questions, they should consider, is this person being called to teach, preach, administer the sacraments, and lead the church? Or are they being called to be a bridge linking the church and the world? How have they heard God's call? Where are they sensing God is calling them to be? Committee members should identify how others have affirmed their call. Where has this person been in leadership in the local church? Where has the congregation seen evidence of their gifts for ministry? A Staff Parish Relations Committee can recommend that a candidate meet with the charge conference, where their candidacy will be more publicly acknowledged and recommended by the local church. However, if the committee feels the person is just not ready to continue in the process, they can offer the person suggestions or ways they can improve, things they can work on in order that they might be ready to be recommended at a later date. Perhaps they could be offered other ways to serve in leadership. Would they like to offer the Sunday morning message? Would they like to lead a Bible study or teach a particular class on a topic of interest? Lastly, there are a number of financial costs associated with candidacy. Possibly, a Staff Parish Relations Committee could lead the way for a local congregation to financially support the candidate as they respond to God's call. As the person continues their journey toward licensing and ordination, there are many ways for a congregation to support them. They can support them by sending notes, emails, texts, or making a phone call. And above all else, the church is invited to pray for an individual, asking that this person may gain clarity around their call and to have the courage to live into their call.